Alright, so I know I haven't uploaded a video in a while. This is just a video just to let you know that I'm still here. I'm gonna still be doing the reactions. I just decided to take a break from YouTube, watching the news. It's just gotten so toxic. I just had to take a break and really focus on other things in life. Because you can get so tied up of, watching the news, his reactions. I mean, at the end of the day, God is in control. And he has people set in place, like, for certain times. But it's like right now, it's like us people, we the people have had enough. And we doing our best, we're staying in prayer. We're doing our best to try to keep ourselves composed during these crazy times. Especially with the nonsense that we got to deal with every day. So, there's two things I want to talk about in this video. The first is being Brittney Griner getting traded for the merchant of death, right? What surprised me the most is that he even talked about it, how how screwed up this society is in America. Now, this video is going to be uncut, it's just going to, if I have some pauses, it is what it is. I'm just going to speak what's on my mind right now. So, yeah, back to that. I wonder what her behavior is going to be when she gets back here. When she goes on that court and when the national anthem being played. Are you going to continue to keep going to another room, or are you going to kneel? Like I said, everybody's not perfect. And for this country, for the freedoms that we have and what we fought for in the past to get to this point, I don't get it what people don't respect their own country at the end. If you don't like this country, move. We're not keeping you here. Go to North Korea. I'm pretty sure those people over there in North Korea want to leave so bad, but they know that it's certain things that they got to do to get out of there. But us, all we got to do is get a passport, have the money set in place, and get a visa, and get our citizenship in another country, right? So it's not that hard to leave this country, really. We'll go to another country and do that. We have our faults, but the problem with us people, and especially black people, we don't know how to just move on with life. Just understand that everything is not going to be handed to us. We're going to have to work for it. Okay, if somebody else has more than I do, that should motivate me to get my behind up and go chase after what I would like to get. Instead of just sitting back and complaining, oh, I'm oppressed. But anyway, I'm going back to the Brittney Griner situation. Okay? When she get back here, I wonder what she's going to do. She's probably going to go back to that. Who knows? For all I care. And I mean, it's like the same thing with Jesus. Jesus died on the cross for our sins, but we don't even appreciate that. So I'm not trying to compare Jesus to America, because we already know that Jesus, he's sinless, and we all falling short. But I'm not trying to compare him in that way, but just some of the things that we take for granted. Like we take it granted. We take for granted his mercy at times. And it's like here in America, we take freedom for granted. We just sit back and complain. We're lazy. We want people to hand us things. No, get your behind up and get what you need to get. Nobody's not going to hand it to you. You're never going to learn anything coming up. You're not going to learn you're not going to learn through the struggle at times. Everybody's not going to be the same. Everybody's not going to have the same journey. But I was surprised that, you know, even the Merchant of Death, and I forgot forgot to pronounce his real name, but he was just saying how this society is in America is just messed up, and how they left a Marine, you know, over there. I don't understand. She was in there just for some months. This guy's been in there for like a long time. Probably like 3 years ago. I think it said 2018. I gotta go back and look it up. But he's been in there longer than her. He's been in there for some years. Okay? But now that she's back home, like I said, I'm glad she's back home. At the same time, if you know what you're bringing into the country is illegal, why do something stupid? Do your research before you get into a country. If you know you're bringing something that might, and it's a slight chance it might be illegal, do your research. Do your research. Do your research before you go over there, so you won't be caught in some mess that you can't get out of. Okay? Just common sense. Everything's different over there in Russia. We got more freedoms over here. We should be grateful for that. But once she comes back, she might be the same ungrateful person saying, oh, I'm oppressed. You are a WNBA star. You are not oppressed. You got it made. You work hard. So that's what I'm saying. But anyway, the second thing is Karine Jean-Pierre. Even if I didn't pronounce her name right, it is what it is. So anyway, she could not stand this African news reporter. She cannot stand him. Each time he asked her some very important questions, like how COVID started, she quickly switched to another reporter. Now I would say she's worse than Jen Psaki. I would choose Jen Psaki over her, because she looks a little bit more orderly when she covers up. I mean, I prefer somebody to tell the truth, but when it comes to that, like I said, yeah, she's sloppy. She handled this really sloppy. I would choose Jen Psaki over her. But anyway, yeah, so my camera had cut short, but yeah, if you're new, you know, subscribe if you enjoyed this, the content that I have on this channel. So I'm gonna have some more, you know, reactions, and I'm gonna be doing some comedy shorts of my own as well, just so, you know, have different content, you know, not the same thing repeated on my channel. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're new with those words, I'm out. Signing out. Peace.